Hello everyone. This short video, I would like to show you one important cocotb running procedure. In fact, the cocotb coroutines can be executed. The Python scripts can be executed in two ways as of now. One is through cocotb config option that requires a make file, right? And another one is through the cocotb test. In fact, based on the recent versions of cocotb, it is encouraged that um, we can use the PyTest instead of cocotb config because it is said that the cocotb config is deprecated or it has become little bit of obsolete. But the cocotb test provides good encouragement to us because it can run on different environments like Windows command prompt or Windows PowerShell, or we can run it on Git Bash, or we can run it on Anaconda prompt. So this is a small demonstration on how to build it. Basically, we must ensure that these packages are installed. Basically, so pip install cocotb, pip install pytest, pip install cocotb test, and then you have to ensure that all these three things are there. Initially, if cocotb config is there, we can uninstall that through pip uninstall, and then we can install it as a fresh unit. So if you check that, even in the command prompt, pip install cocotb, so it will say that it is the requirement is already satisfied. Pip install cocotb, pip install cocotb hyphen test, that is also installed, and pip install pytest, that will also be there. So three things are important: pip install cocotb, pip install cocotb hyphen test, pip install pytest, right? So if you check that with the grep command, here if you can see this, it will show all the three. So cocotb 2.0.0, cocotb hyphen test 0.2.6, and pytest 8.4.2. So now if you are running this with the cocotb config, right, we will use the direct make command, right? Make script we have to use, but we are not going to use make script now. We are going to use Python pytest command only. Okay. So what are the files needed for that? So we need one Verilog file, right? We have to include the timescale. Otherwise, there may be a possibility that it may give a warning. Verilog file. This is a small cocotb exercise based on the 4:1 multiplexer. So we need a Verilog file. Then we need one coroutine, right? So this is a coroutine that we use to write for for testing, for applying stimulus through the cocotb script. So this is where we have given multiple test cases. We have given multiple tests here in this case. Right. So this is where we can try to apply the stimulus to the DUT. Then we have after this we have to write the PyTest. So this is where we write the PyTest, right? So this PyTest script has to be written along with the coroutine. This is the RTL file, and this is the coroutine, cocotb coroutine, and this is the PyTest script. So we have to use import OS, import cocotb_test dot simulator, import PyTest. So these are all already fixed one. Top level language Verilog, then sim build os.path.join sim underscore build. These things are mandatory elements, arguments to be present in every PyTest file. Cocotb underscore test, so that we have already called dot simulator dot run. So here we have to give the environmental details. So Verilog sources. Here in this particular directory, it is in slash multiplexer. So dot dot slash multiplexer mux underscore 4x1.b. This is a Verilog file for which we are going to apply the stimulus from the cocotb coroutine. So top level is mux underscore 4x1, that is the top level module name, and then here module equal to test underscore mux underscore 4x1 underscore pytest. This module represents the cocotb file name, in fact, without .py extension. That file name, that is here, test mux1 mux underscore 4x1 underscore pytest. Top level language sim icarus sim build, these things are there. So what we have to know is, we have to give the proper Verilog path, then top level module name, Verilog module name, and in the module we have to give the Python cocotb file name without the .py extension. That's all. So one is the RTL file, another one is a coroutine file, another one is a PyTest file. So now this PyTest file is going to be run on different platforms. So I start with the Anaconda prompt. So here, this is a command we can use: Python -m pytest underscore mux.py. So pytest underscore mux.py, this is the PyTest environment file name. So instead of this, we can use the makefile also. So, but makefile, if you use, makefile uses the cocotb config. We are avoiding the cocotb config now, right? So we are not using cocotb config. Even cocotb, because of the cocotb pytest, it will have some conflict. So the installation is not so clean. It's going to give some kind of conflict. So we can avoid that as well. So here, what is needed is, so we are not going to use cocotb hyphen config, but we are going to use cocotb hyphen pytest, cocotb hyphen test. Okay. So I'm going to run this in fact now with the Anaconda prompt. So here I've used log CLI info. So now you can see this. This is this coroutine is running and it is giving the output. Earlier we can simply use make. So make will call the cocotb config and run it. But as I already told you, that has become obsolete or deprecated. We can use the Python script to run this, right? We can use a Python script to run this. Or if you want to run it as a part of the application, we can also run with this import os system. Here we can try to run this. So that is also one of the advantages. So suppose if you are developing some application in another Python script, and if you want to call the cocotb over here, this will be really helpful to us. Import os.system, whatever be the system command that we are giving there, it will execute like it is running on the command line argument. So what is the use of this log CLI level info? If you don't use the log CLI level info, it won't display this particular test. You can observe that. For example, if you remove this, and run it, it will just produce the results. That means I have run one past and one warning, but it won't be able to show the entire log. But I want the log as well. That's why I am including hyphen log log CLI. CLI stands for command line interface. Hyphen log CLI level equal to info. That is needed. Okay. So this is that we are able to understand how we can run this. So this is with respect to anaconda prompt. Normal command prompt, if you go, you can run the same test here also. So we have to understand that the test that we are running should be platform independent. Basically, the cocotb user manual says that we have to use the anaconda prompt to install everything and then run the makefile. Now we are moving out of the makefile and we are using the Python script to run that, direct Python script to run this. So this will be really helpful. So now it is running in the command prompt, right? And let us test it on the PowerShell as well. The same command I'm running on PowerShell as well. Now you can see that in the PowerShell also it is giving the output. So first we tested with Anaconda prompt, then the command prompt, then now there's a third platform. We are running the same command on the PowerShell, and then finally I'm going to run it on the Git bash as well. So this is a Git bash. So the git bash also I am able to run this. Okay, so this is very effective. So what we have to do is we have to install cocotb-test, PyTest. These three things are mandatory, and then we can check with the grep in the git bash, like what are the versions that are installed, or we can test with version also, or pip install. If you do it, it will say requirement is already satisfied or not. So cocotb version, cocotb test version, PyTest. These three are mandatory. After that, we can use Python. So basically, Python is also needed. We have to understand that Python is really important for running this, because cocotb is a kind of Python library. Python library has to be there. Python software has to be installed. Okay, and for running the make file, GNU make is needed. So Python -m pytest underscore mux dot py hyphen log hyphen cli hyphen level equal to info. This is now tested on the Anaconda prompt, normal Windows command prompt, PowerShell, and the Git bash. This is really helpful, and it will help us to move away from the cocotb config, which was used in earlier versions. But now, from the industrial point of view, it is encouraged that we must use this PyTest. So we are understanding how to do this. So we have one RTL file and then one PyTest oriented environmental file. It is also a Python scripter. Another Python script for running the coroutine. It becomes very simple. If we want to use the make file, then cocotb config has to be properly installed. Then instead of the PyTest Python file, Python environment script, we have to replace it with the make file. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.